This is Ayla with the Infinite Guidance, back with another channel message. If my channel found you, go ahead and click subscribe, like, and leave a comment and let me know what more you need to hear from me so we can both tune the frequency together. So, this channel message is specifically going out to melanated women, women of color, and we need to have a conversation about sisterhood. A lot of us have very deep sisterhood wounds. I've seen it my whole life. I've seen it amongst my mom and her siblings. My mom is one of five. I've seen it amongst me and my cousins, all of my girl cousins. I've seen it amongst me and my sisters. I have three sisters, and I'm not close with any of them. I don't talk to any of them, and we all grew up together. So I was about 20, and then that's when I separated myself from everyone. Even like growing up all the way to adulthood, sisterhood has just always been fractured for me. Like, it's been so hard to not only connect, but to maintain connections with women because women have this deep, violent jealousy towards another divine feminine that has her together. And that's not fair. It's not fair at all. If you meet a woman that you desire to be friends with, or if you meet a woman that has something that intrigues you or something that you don't have, the best thing you can do is compliment her. Stop hating on one another. It's such an ugly trait to carry. And I was hesitant to do this message because I felt like I was going to receive a lot of hate or backlash from it. And then I started to realize, no, that's what I'm here for. I don't care about hate. I don't care about backlash. I am full of love, information, and wisdom. And if we don't continue to push ourselves to the forefront as chosen ones, then we will never properly tune the frequency. The divine feminine has so many arguments about the patriarchal society that we live in. However, we hate our neighbor. We do not support her. We're not there for her in postpartum. We're not there for her during her highlighted moments of life. We talk about her behind her back. We gossip about her to other friends. We judge her when she slips up. We have preconceived notions about her because we don't know her that well. And then we get to know her just to get close to her, just to betray her. And then the cycle starts all over again. And then you might even sleep with her man, but claiming sisterhood. Baby, that's a no go. And as much as we as women, melanated women specifically, the divine feminine, the only one with the mitochondrial gene, as much as we want to cry wolf, we have to look in the mirror. We don't like ourselves. I love myself. I'm speaking to you. If this message came across your screen, it's because you have a deep rooted insecurity, either within sisterhood or within self. And this is a call to action. Loving yourself is part of life. You can't accomplish anything if you don't love yourself. You always compare and contrast yourself to the next woman. If you spend all of your time doing that, then you cannot have the opportunity or the time and the mental capacity to be focused on what your journey and your job is. So it's important. It's so important and imperative that you learn to love yourself. Self love is the bare minimum. I know that we've been through things. I know that we've experienced SA. I know that we've experienced the other word. I'm not going to say it. I know that we've experienced deep betrayal. I know that we've experienced a lot of things in life. But the bottom line is regardless of what you experience in life, you really have to make a decision within self. Like, is this who I'm going to be? Am I going to be my experience? Or am I going to fine tune my soul to acknowledge the experiences that I've felt and separate my deepest feelings in my heart and desires from the things that I've gone through? Because once you become your experience, then you no longer have control over your vessel. And lack of control over the vessel causes trauma bonds, causes traumatic exchanges. And there are a few of us out here that have gone through many things, but we choose not to trauma bond because we've done the work as far as meditation, as far as cleansing the womb, as far as attempting to connect with other like minded women. But then it seems like we get burned every time because one bad apple ruins the whole bunch. So this is a serious call to action for sisterhood. I really think that I'm going to do something like this once a week as my channel continues to gain momentum. Again, if this video found you, click subscribe, click the like button, and leave us a comment about more topics that you would like to discuss around sisterhood. It's a wound. And until the divine feminine, until the melanated woman, until the only one that carries the mitochondrial gene can learn to love herself, nothing gets done. Because self-hatred is self-destruction. And when you're in self-destruct, you can't know God. God is of purity and of love. And if you want to be of purity and of love, one must love self. You get what you give, and you give what you get. It's a cyclical, is that the right word I'm using? Cyclical motion. One has to know better to be better. And it's very hard to love yourself. I get that. For years, I was in self sabotage mode, right? But I can honestly say that throughout all my relationships, friendships, even with women that were not of color, I've always put my best foot forward. That's not to scratch my own back or clap for myself or big myself up. That's just me being honest and saying, I love women in the sisterhood of women. I have desired it since I was a little girl. I was the little girl where I would have company over, and then whatever the newest toy my mom bought me, I would be sending my friend home with that toy. And then I would be getting in trouble because my mom was like, I just bought you that. Where is, right? I've always gone above and beyond because I've desired sisterhood so much, to only learn that you can only love your you can only love your friends, your sisters, as much as you love yourself. And you can only love yourself as much as you love God. So we have work to do. I'm not sure what this curriculum is going to look like. I'm not sure what direction this is going into. I am sure that I will be here. I am sure that you should continue to tune into this channel because I have done the work on myself. I deeply love myself. I treat all of my friends, acquaintances, and the women in my life with the utmost love and respect. And I'm here to teach you how to do the same. But before you can even learn how to change and do the same, you have to be willing to acknowledge where the fracture and the wound is. Once you acknowledge that, then we can figure out what you need to do to heal. We just passed a new moon in Taurus, which is very grounding energy. I suggest for anyone that has found this message, write out your manifestations. A new moon is a void moon. You can put whatever you want into the ether. Write it down. I haven't even written mine down. When I get off, I'm going to write mine down immediately because I need to go ahead and manifest while the energy is still very potent. We do not have Mercury retrograde coming up until June 29th in the sign of Cancer. So utilize this last stretch. We're going into Gemini season. We have a Kazemi that is about to occur. This is very potent energy starting on May 22nd, and I need you to take advantage of it. Use it, hone in, dive in, go deep. Find those wounds, rip them open, put a little salt on there. It's cleansing. Take a salt bath, literally. Go to a spa, wash your hair, do your own hair, do your own nails, pour into yourself, go for walks, print your pictures, watch your favorite movie from childhood, watch some cartoons. I bet if you do two of the things on that list, you will feel better about yourself. And then you build momentum by continually doing these things week by week. This week, I'm going to be coloring. I found my coloring book. I have like 3 sets of crayons I've never used. And I made a decision for myself. I'm like, that's going to be my self-care for the week. I'm going to color because I love coloring, and something about it just invigorates me. And that's going to be my self-care for the week. And maybe I might squeeze in some gelato. I had gelato last week with my son though. So I probably don't need any more ice cream. I love ice cream though. Whenever I'm like in a funk, I definitely go for ice cream, but I'm not in a funk. So I think my coloring will do me well. And someone mentioned on Threads about alcohol markers. So I need to look into that as well. But yeah, I hope this message was received with the deepest, utmost effect. And I give gratitude for you tuning in with me here at the Infinite Guidance. This is Priestess Alo. I want you to get used to seeing my face, hearing my voice. I am here to teach. I am here to raise the frequency. And I thank you for tuning in with me. Make sure you come back for more and go in peace. Ashe. If you made it this far in the video, the Infinite Guidance wants to give you a great amount of gratitude, and feel free to donate to the frequency. It will be multiplied back to you immensely. We accept PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. All of the links are down below, as well as our services that we offer. There will be a link to the Etsy store where you can explore all of the spiritual services that we offer. And always remember that when you give, you receive. There's an infinite well of resources, and this is our Father's earth. When you donate and give to the frequency that you want to be a part of, you call into blessings, and you let the universe and you let God know, you let Spirit know that peace is your portion. You let God and the universe and Spirit know that you are coming from a genuine standpoint and you have a giving heart. And a giving heart is grounds to receive. So once again, we want to thank you so much over at the Infinite Guidance. What we do is to help the people and raise the frequency. That is what we're here for, and that's what we will continue. And we hope and look forward to working with you soon. Go in peace. Ashe.